everyone, it's Jenny from McGuire Kitchen and Bath. Welcome to Project Post and Beam Kitchen here in Peabody. This is a post and beam structured house built in the mid-80s. So as you can see, the beautiful timber framing, the exposed wood, this beautiful light kind of patinaed wood is really the showstopper in this kitchen. Believe it or not, this project was a full gut, although of course we didn't touch the ceiling. Previously in the hallway, actually, if you enter the home, there was a framed coat closet here in the hallway that was taking up valuable space in the kitchen, so we wanted to capture that. We also replaced the front door in this project, just as a while you're here, if you can do that for me as well. So taking out that coat closet allowed us to gain more space here in the kitchen for cabinetry and for our layout. When that previously was that plastered closet, the previous layout was this big giant peninsula that kind of came off, and then you had to come all the way around to get into the kitchen. So we knew we wanted to capture that space, put in a freestanding island, make the flow a lot better in this kitchen, a lot more functional for this couple. One of the homeowners actually knew this house from growing up and always admired it, so it's really special that he and his husband now live here, and they've made beautiful updates, including the kitchen. There was tile on the floor previously, so part of being a full gut, we opened up all the walls to the joists. We opened up the floor to the subfloor. We ran the hardwood flooring in this kind of water-based, lighter finish into the kitchen. So there is a change in direction, but that kind of still delineates and captures the kitchen here in this footprint. So from a layout standpoint, we didn't touch the windows. So the sink stayed centered here on the window. We put in this gorgeous fireplace apron front sink with this drip edge detail carrying our quartz countertop down there. So functional, but also very beautiful. The homeowners invested in a gorgeous suite of Thermador appliances. So we've got this big 36-inch range with the gorgeous stainless steel hood that bends out. And then also, kind of another nice upgrade in this kitchen are the paneled appliances. So we've got our nice tall 84-inch, truly kind of built-in counter depth refrigerator with a bottom freezer. So put a panel on them and they just kind of completely disappear, which is lovely. And then where essentially that coat closet was, we tucked a tall pantry here. We carried the same height of our appliance panels around, so that's really nice and seamless. We've got our rollout shelves for all the snacks and kind of pantry items readily accessible. So that's lovely there. Additional rollout shelves here below. And then in terms of kind of, how do we carry the cabinetry up, we didn't want to touch the beams. We really wanted these beams to kind of still be able to breathe and be a showstopper. So we just really carried up to the height of the fridge with a cabinetry soffit above and then carried that line across. We tucked a microwave drawer here, so this becomes a little bit of like a prep area, but also this sort of nook is a fun spot for kind of a home bar. So with the few wall cabinets that we have, we put in some metal mesh to kind of punctuate that and allow the homeowners to really show off their glassware and some of their liquor bottles and just have it be a fun spot to set up a home bar. The palette here is really, really lovely. Again, with the wood and the ceiling being the showstopper, we wanted to keep everything kind of neutral and soft. It's a little bit mid-century. It's kind of like California cool, soft quartz countertop with just some minimal, like larger veining throughout. And then we actually did a custom color here on the cabinetry just to make sure that we get that very specific sort of soft grayish taupe, kind of very soft neutral there. With the wall cabinets coming around, we didn't want it to feel too heavy with too many wall cabinets, so we did carry a little bit of the wood finish in these natural oak floating shelves here, so that's a fun spot for a little bit of decorative display. And then throughout, you've got these pops and punctuation of the black, the matte black. So the hardware here with that sort of knurled texture, a little bit of like an edgy, almost industrial feel, but still very sleek. And then the faucet also has that knurled detail on the pull down and the handle, so that's really cool. Really just, again, punctuates the space. We added sconces here. There were no, the lighting in here was kind of tricky before because obviously with the post and beam structure, we weren't about to plaster over it and do recessed lighting. So we added these really lovely sconces here for some task lighting at the window. And then the homeowner has a friend in the lighting industry that helped do the cable installation here, kind of in between every other beam. So that's also a nice kind of contemporary element and just a cool feature of the space. Backsplash we did in a grid pattern, so that's a little bit more of a contemporary installation as well. Bounces some light around. The tile itself has some nice variation. And then again, paying, you know, respect to the structure of the home, we just carried that right up to the existing structural beam. You can see there's even elements of the structure that are poking out in different corners of the kitchen. So very appropriate, still, you know, very respectful of this kitchen, and hopefully, you know, kind of blends seamlessly into the rest of this very cool home. So this was a real treat for our team to work on. Rob McGuire and our whole carpentry team, everybody was really excited to work in this structure in this neighborhood. So please enjoy Project Post and Beam Kitchen.